Russia's continuing to pull out its forces from Syria after announcing its mission was largely accomplished. One of the goals, changing the momentum in the fight against terrorists, was achieved with the help of more than 9,000 airstrikes by Russian aviation, targeting Islamic State infrastructure and supply routes. And there are growing signs that the situation's become even more dire for the terrorists, with ISIL now relying on child recruits to make up their numbers, as Gayane Chichakyan reports.
Russia is withdrawing most of its forces from Syria, 6 months after Moscow began airstrikes against terrorists there. ISIL has noticeably weakened during this time. The territory that the group controls has shrunk. Their oil revenue and supply routes are largely cut off. By some accounts, ISIL has slashed its fighters' salaries by half. Reports of defections are streaming in. This video purportedly shows dozens of fighters defecting from ISIL in Aleppo to join a rival Islamist group.
They killed us. They called us infidels. They doubted us. We supported them and they doubted us.
Earlier, a report came from Raqqa in Syria saying ISIL executed 8 of its Dutch fighters for alleged desertion attempts. Having lost manpower to airstrikes and desertions, the group seems to be increasingly relying on child soldiers. This video, apparently filmed by the terrorists in Syria's Deir ez-Zor province, shows children who appear to be no older than 8, forced to chase prisoners and execute them from close range. The prisoners, who are shown with their hands tied, are described as sons of Jews and accused of spying for Assad forces. Many of the children ISIL now indoctrinates and turns into killers have been kidnapped. The use of minors shows not only how brutal the terrorist group is, but also how desperate. I'm Gayane Chichakyan, RT, Washington, D.C.